Michael, this is the king of hype himself. Sean Murray is back once again, dude. Light No Fire hype reaches a fever pitch as No Man's Sky studio co-founder Sean Murray teases the internet with even more mysterious emojis. Dude, he did another one this morning of some candles around the planet Earth. What is he doing? What is he doing? This is
Hype master. Hype master.
He's got it, dude. He's got a knack. I just hope he doesn't do the overhype, under deliver scenario.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We all saw how No Man's Sky launched. Obviously, it is now a completely different game where we're at right now.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, it is Sean Murray. So let's get into it. Catherine Lewis over at Games Radar. We are about to get some news about Halo, or dude, I'm so used to Halo. Hello Games' upcoming open world survival RPG, Light No Fire. I want to stop right there. What's your hype level for Light No Fire?
If this was any other studio, it'd be a 10. But because it's Sean Murray, because it's this studio, I'm going to say I'm still at like an 8. I'm trying to keep myself grounded after the No Man's Sky debacle that we just talked about.
That's fair. That's fair. I'm about a 9. I'm in for the hype. I mean, I do love the hype levels, right? It feels so nice to be up that high. It just sucks when it comes crashing down. You certainly think so. Looking at studio co-founder and managing director Sean Murray's Twitter page, as well as the excited replies from fans responding to his latest series of tweets. Light No Fire was first announced during the 2023 Game Awards. According to its Steam page, it's, quote, set on a fantasy planet the size of Earth, end quote, and will combine, quote, the depth of a role-playing game to the freedom of a survival sandbox, end quote. There's still a lot we don't know about it, including its release window and platforms, besides, obviously, PC, but fans are hoping that Murray's recent Twitter activity might point to something. Over the last, I'm going to say few days now at this point, Murray has been posting an increasing number of planet Earth emojis. Weird. It elaborated any further. Heads were already turning when he posted the first one, with fans theorizing that given that much of Light No Fire's marketing up to this point focused on comparing its world to Earth, calling it a fantasy Earth and an unexplored Earth, amongst other things on Steam. It may be a hint that an announcement is coming. I think that's where we're leading up to, and I'll get to my theory in a second. Despite the rampant speculation on the tweet's replies, Murray has since doubled down, quote, tweeting the post of the following day with 3 Earth emojis. The posting, dude, this is such a weird scenario. It's nothing happening but a couple of emoji tweets, and people are losing their mind. Michael, here's my theory.
Okay.
Gamescom is just around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
That's, dude, he's going to be back on stage with Jeff Keighley. It's opening night live. That's when I think we see more on the Light No Fire situation. But Sean is building the hype, and fans are just eating it up right now, right? It is incredible to think of. But we'll see how it really goes. Michael, where are you at? What's the? Is this? You're at an 8 right now, but are you about to fall? You about to fall down the rabbit hole of all the hype that the other fans are having right now?
If they pull off what you just said to me about Gamescom on the opening night, yeah, I'll follow it. I'll 100%. I'll be at a 10.
Yeah.
I want this game to be good. I want this to be No Man's Sky done correctly. I mean, obviously, as we said, they fixed it. Now it is exactly kind of what we wanted. But if they can pull it off the first time, this is going to be amazing. This is going to be maybe one of the best games we've seen in the recent decade if they do everything right based on all the hype we're getting.
Do you think we get it this year or next year?
I'll be conservative and say next year, just because we have no consoles outside of PC. We have no window at all. I think we get like a Q2, Q3 2025 at Gamescom announcement. That's where I think we're trending right now.
Do you see a early access look at the game, or do you think we actually dive full in? Because we see a lot of developers now moving over towards here's an early access. You can buy in now, help support the studio. Obviously, Hello Games, a very small studio compared to the AAA developer level, right? They use a lot of procedural generated world building in this instance. They did the same thing with No Man's Sky, so it makes a lot of sense that they'll now move into that formula as well here with Light No Fire. Do we open up early, go PC, or do we get, hey, here's the release date, it is on everything, just like No Man's Sky?
I think with just how much hype they have, I think they'll go with the latter. I think they'll go, here's your release date, everybody hop on. I kind of hope they do early access. I know when it comes to price and all that, the gamers are upset, but the one nice thing is early access is almost like a second beta window, right? You get like a 3-day period where you can say, all right, what do we need in our day one patch when the game goes live? What do we need to immediately address that slipped through the cracks in either closed testing or maybe a closed beta? So I kind of hope they go early access, but their hype machine, it wouldn't work as well if we went early access.
That's just it, right? I think they need to come out and drop it. I think they need to drop it before GTA 6 comes out is the other side of it. Get fans hooked, get them in early, get them building, get them crafting. Dude, I love the fact that this is an open world survival game. I love those games. There's a lot, especially when you can partner up and team up with friends, and away we go, right? Out there having a good time. I know my brother and I are going to be in here for like hours on end, and I can't wait. Dragons are in the game, dude. And I'm like, yo, when do I get that dragon? That's what I'm all about, right? Let's get in there. Sounds very, very cool. But again, right, we all know how this happened and what went down with No Man's Sky. You can't help but be a little reserved, and maybe I'll just sit back a little bit and we'll see how it goes. But at the same time, dude's bringing the hype and I'm getting sucked right in. We want to hear from you guys. ITGTV.com. How excited are you for Light No Fire?